Hello and welcome back to HoI4, this time with a voiceover again, hopefully. Yeah. So, yeah. Last episode, the voiceover decided to crap out, which is great. And, that kind of had some consequences, but it's time for us to get back on the horse and basically keep kicking ass. Where did I set you up? I already had an idea. No, I don't. Wait, what? Somebody joined the Loyalists? Who did? The Arabian Conqueror. Who did? Who did join in? So yeah, it was these guys. This guy. Oh yeah, well, okay. Who's supposed to be there? You. Right.
Angetreten.
However, it seems the Russian forces are also taking care of that, so I think I'll just set everybody over here.
Ihre Befehle.
We did lose some infantry. I was retraining those, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. Right, okay. We're making some progress everywhere, but it is a slow going, but it's kind of what I said it would be, so I'm not really overly worried about that conclusion. There we go. Set these guys up here. You're in the north, providing apparently ample support, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we got some outdated cruiser hulls. So, all right. Nothing too bad. What do you got for me for decisions? Probably a lot of, hey, you can declare war on these guys, or boost your war support against these guys. And tungsten is still going to be a bit of a problem, but I doubt it will become any better until I get Portugal back on the horse. Alright, so our tanks have arrived. Those four here just support this push, I think. They get. Oh well, they can, but they won't join in time. I guess that's what we're gonna see here. Let's our modern armor barge through here. You got some skills for me, buddy? No, you don't. Let's get some skilled staffer at some point, but that's gonna be a while considering he no longer runs with full tanks. So. These tanks are gonna go really fast. Once they break through, they just make very quick terrain gains. So I'm just gonna keep you here. Yeah, so we're not gonna do that. It seems to be a waste of tank. I need to get my infantry to get in there as fast as they can, and then what we're gonna do is just circle around here and just lock off this entire mountain area instead of just wasting any effort on taking it. So, let's do this. Let's put you here. Let's put you over there. There we go. I think that will be the way to solve our stalemate here. Are we looking on water tanks? Okay, we have still some in reserve, not a lot. We have some, which is enough. You can stay here. Alright.
Auf geht's! Suchen Deckung!
Where's the enemy tank division in here as well? I don't think we will last long enough. So we'll just, spread around. Alright, let's just do a quick strike through here. I know it will not be ideal.
Ihre
I'm
Befehle.
just gonna do is delete these orders. Select everything that is over here. And unselect everybody else and just here. Take care of it and assist. Some divisions. Oh, we got our first new tank divisions coming in. Great. Did it actually know I was building them, but you know what, let's stay at 10. Keep some of these tanks in reserve.
Zeig es ihnen!
Okay,
Auf geht's!
Good.
Angetreten!
Yeah, this guy took a lot of damage to take this mountainous territory here, so that's to be expected a little bit. Keep joining it in. It doesn't, you know, you don't have only orders right now, but I think this works a little bit better.
Ausrücken!
I think I'll be able to break through. Ah, actually, I'm gonna change this slightly.
Befehle!
Let's go over here. That's a mountainous terrain sector, so I don't really want to engage in there. I think these foreign divisions are running out of manpower.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
So I think we just want to get rid of some of them to supplement that problem. Because those nations no longer exist. Alright, we have a nice pocket here. Portugal seems to be making progress again and retaking their territory. Good. Do you have some of your... Oh, you do. Okay, so we're gonna just cease all tungsten trade for now. And then just... I think I just need to max it out. Alright, so we don't have enough yet, but... now we do. Okay, so we can seize a little bit of trade with Turkey. A little less... more steel with... there we go. Okay, good. So we're good on that one. These forces are locked off. This is like almost all mountain terrain, so it's like shitty stuff to work in. But hey, it's like almost we're almost being strategical about this entire endeavor here now. Which is kind of great. I think I need to starve them out a little bit longer though. Seems these attacks are not really going well. I'm definitely gonna need these lads back at some point.
Bereit
You know,
zum
even with soldiers.
Ausrücken!
They could be fighting. Just
Angetreten!
gonna click through this, because otherwise I'm gonna get annoyed. Like, hey, we could have some stuff. Yeah, I don't know, but you don't get the things that I want, so
Los,
don't bother me
ausrücken!
with it. Slowly but surely we are making progress, so I guess that's the important lesson to be learned. Let's look at 40s. It's very cool. Interesting. Just looking through some stuff, but this I was well, hoping maybe there was a different model where they used the MP44s, MP43s, or the G3s. Alright, so next up for my tanking core is, I think, I'm gonna go over here. Just gonna do a straight push down the riverside here. And then we'll just lock off the top area here. I guess that will work. How am I looking on remote equipment? They need a lot more jet gas, but that's slowly coming. Yeah, that's all fine. If you can raise out, that's cool with me. You're a son. Well, you should stay in Rhineland. Get one more factory slot. What do I want? Without the ridiculous amount of factories, but I think I just gotta I have a decent amount of civilian factories. I have really everything that a man needs, except for naval factories. So let's just put a nuclear reactor in there. I think I just put it at the wrong spot, so let's put you at the top, tippity-tappity. Also, I think we're actually being bombed. Yep. We are. That's okay. Cool. We're actually making some progress in the other areas as well. I just noticed that this got pushed in by my army.
Bereit!
On its own, which is pretty great to be honest. So
Ihre Befehle?
let's see if you can just flank from this side.
Angetreten.
Thank you prevent this Dutchman from doing what it's trying to do. A template for mechanized equipment 4. Am I not? I thought I was using mechanized. No, wait, yeah, I remember. I was looking at introducing it, but we hadn't yet. Well, let's do so now. It just adds a little bit more hardness to the entire division, so...
Zuhören.
Alright, we're all here, so...
Ausrücken.
Let's
Befehle?
go. Oh, that's definitely not what I had in mind, so let's try it again. There we go.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
So this province already got pushed back. Oh, British king dies. Who's gonna take over? Ah, Elizabeth. Okay. That's fine with me. Alright, seems that this pocket we're gonna create here is gonna be very short-lived. I think I'm gonna send you lads over, and I'm just gonna take the ports.
Ausrücken.
The other tanks are gonna stay here for a while.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Let's make sure.
Angetreten. Ausrücken. Befehle.
It's a naval bit here, which allows it to resist.
Befehle.
Yep, there we go. Alright, that's another piece of the puzzle finished. Right, let's take this ports into the city. And this one is already being taken by the Portuguese. So we managed to actually save a country for once. We didn't, you know, let Portugal die.
Achtung.
There we go, take that.
Unter Beschuss. Achtung.
Take that, please. Thank you.
Bereit.
How many people are stationed here? A lot. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Is it considered city territory, hills, coastal, plains, hills? Okay.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Even though we're 2.
Greif weiter an.
They pulled them out, but... Oh, or did they? They didn't. Haha.
Befehle.
Large amount of forces now stationed here. This is a mountainous territory, so the tanks are not gonna assist with this one because it's very dumb.
Unter Beschuss.
But they will stay for defense, I guess.
Ihre Befehle.
Because that is useful, you know, let them weaken themselves on my tanks. Because they are fighting this whole thing consistently. Everybody they sent in just, you know, dies. Right, so we should have our new fighters. Yeah. Let's switch production. Get better jet fighters. Got some good air experience, so we can just increase the range of this one. Reliability. So, second generation multi-role fighter. I hope this is considered a jet fighter. It's still. Yeah, it does, because it says needed for reinforcement, so it does consider it an actual just jet fighter. I think the second generation bit might be that. This one has a... No, it doesn't have a significantly higher ground attack compared to the others. I think it's just gonna say like, hey, you know, fighters... It's fairly true, though, that most jet... What we consider originally the jet fighter at a certain point became more of a multi-role aircraft. Right, I want my tanks over here. Oh,
Bereit.
that's the... There we to go.
Ihre Befehle?
Alright, so our Spanish campaign is proving to be doing very well. Italy is defending itself most of the time. There's good manpower available, it just needs an economy to build up. Russia is doing great. Even though it is bleeding through a lot of its manpower, considering it's only 427,000 left. We still need to barge through most of the American manpower reserves. But I don't know if you're still building up manpower or it's gonna shrink. Yeah, I did take away some of its manpower, of course, by these types of nations, which have, well, decent amounts of manpower if it's still considered core Russian territory.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Alright, what we're gonna do is not this one.
Ausrücken.
Go here, here. Just take the entire coastline. Just drive past, see what it does with the enemy.
Befehle?
This looks like a fun pass, huh? Run into an American tank. Okay, so what I'm gonna manually
Bereit.
is order a lot of these reports.
Los, ausrücken.
Because I kind of forgot that I need to do this.
Befehle?
Maintain the
Ausrücken.
currency. Unit.
Zuhören.
Hold on. Hold this one.
Vorrücken.
That one.
Los, los, los.
That one.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Portugal's back in business. That's really good.
Weiter,
This
weiter.
one, we got 3 left. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to cut this off. I've got a nicely large pocket here made, so you know. Seems like a fun
Befehle?
thing to work with. Now the thing is, there's one tank can in theory just keep pressure on. Because I don't really
Suchen Deckung.
have a competitive going anywhere else.
Unter Beschuss.
Right. Push north if you want to.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
This
Bereit.
a little bit of a smaller pocket here. Like making pockets out of pockets. That sounds like
Bereit
a
zum Ausrücken.
good way to pass the time.
Zuhören.
1 infantry. This guy's fast enough. Kill those lads.
Zuhören.
Assign divisions. Ah, right. I have my new defensive position. Division. There we go. Take care of all the coastal areas. Now, they won't be able to land past certain points. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. They can't go past here. I believe this is a, what they consider a, yeah, like a straight, the Danish belt, so they can't just go past here. So that's okay, that's pretty good. So that will take care of that. We'll assign a random general to it. Not as random, this guy just has good stats, so I probably should get a defensive general in here. Yeah, you've hired defensive. That means that you, when these guys have spread out, you can invite the Republic of China. Very, very well. We'll invite them to the faction. This gives us another 200 million manpower in our pocket. And that's pretty good. Central European Alliance, right. He'll be called to war immediately by the other AIs, I think. Right, anything interesting here? Yeah, it's just leading to these ASM launchers. Well, we'll just research them. When you're not the leader. Am I not the leader of this faction anymore? Did somebody take over the faction? Germany is the faction leader of the Central European Alliance. That means they must have already been called in, I guess. You must be a puppet of China, I guess. Yes. China's already in, okay. Good, that means that the Great Britain front here will be pushed in even further. This seems to have resolved itself fine, but the Chinese on our side and the Japanese, we have good control over the Atlantic area. We are fighting here for Europe, and then we'll just somehow need to get our ass through Africa, which I am suspecting will be fairly doable in the long run. Cool, we have South Africa on our side. We're doing actually pretty good. It's just Great Britain will be slowly pushed out of existence. We just somehow need to get on the island itself, but that's what we've been building our navy for. And then there's still the question of, you know, pushing against America, which has a very large navy and a lot of manpower. It's got to be difficult, but I think in the long run we'll be capable of taking care of it. I have a new idea for my tanks. This will be cleaned up eventually, I think, automatically. So I just want my tanks over here. After that, I think I'm going to do a little bit of training. How are we on the tanking numbers? Pretty okay. We're barely keeping up, though, considering all things. Yes. Why don't we put you this way? It does increase the tungsten requirements quite significantly, but I think it will work. Alright, so we need a little bit less of you. No, actually a lot less. We'll need a lot more chromium. Something from South Africa. The remaining tungsten from Portugal and... Wow. Something Australia apparently is necessary, but at least we now have larger tank production. Alright, so let's set the stage for this. Which was a hockey at least. Select one, select one, select one. You can see some GIs walking around here, but they're not going to be here for long. Hopefully the tanks are capable of doing this. We might get stuck at some of these because I believe these are also considered mountain territories unless they're, you know, not manned. Let's take this. By getting control of the area here, eventually we should also get rid of how many Americans are stuck here. I think that's the common theme that we find. Large swaths of American troops, missing equipment production, regular fighters. Yeah, they were supposed to die out, weren't they? Let's fight one of these older fighter squadrons. Ah, that's this one. I'll just delete it. And just delete two of them. Is he not jet fighters? No. The jets will take over. Will they? I really need more jet production. Wow, my naval production has been crap. Or, well, crippled. Wonder how much of it is because it's bombed and how much of it is because I don't got access to it anymore.
Abstand halten.
So,
Ihre Befehle?
so I kind of forgot something. You're just supposed to hold the docks, not the entire coast.
Zuhören.
Opens up these guys out. I'm not worried about this. Not too much, at least. We're gonna have like invasions like this, like all over the place at all times, and it's just gonna be annoying. I think I'm also gonna get rid of my
Zuhören.
the armies that are not gonna.
Ihre Befehle?
I mean, mostly these guys.
Achtung!
Like a lot of them are losing so much manpower that they're not going to be reinforced. So we'll just get rid of them
Auf
slowly.
geht's!
So
Befehle?
you have no manpower left, so you can go.
Ihre Befehle?
A lot if you have no manpower left, so we're just gonna half it and delete it.
Achtung!
I
Achtung! Greift weiter an!
There we go.
Zuhören!
Probably delete them after this campaign is over.
Achtung! An geht's. Befehle! Angetreten!
March through. There must be like 100,000 soldiers here. Yep, 14.
Befehle!
Get through, please. Tank support.
Zuhören!
Support.
Achtung! Ausrücken! Weiter, weiter!
I wish you could release Spain during this.
Achtung!
South Africa has some problems, but that shouldn't be much of a problem. I knew there's Russian forces even here. 60 versus 0, yeah, so this is just gonna be taken over automatically. Nothing to worry about. Spain is ours. How many troops do we've got here? Looks like we have a single... No, about 5 divisions.
Zuhören!
Instead of attack. There we go. Alright, by now I think I'm just gonna get rid of all of you. Thank you for joining me, but your time is over. These guys are still being trained. Call to arms request. Yep. Everybody's allowed to join that one.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
You're working here. You're working north here. Doesn't seem to be doing any more power here. I think just tanks might help. You know what? I'm gonna send over an army group. Take care of the Norwegian bit. Reopen Lido Road. Yes. Why not? A lot of governments. Donations are welcome. I don't mind. I really don't need the rest of it. Alrighty. Hungarian, Romanian, realize European unity. I need to get controls of French and Italian states of Europe. I don't control all French states. But I indirectly control most of... Oh, I might actually miss something here, yeah. What happens if I take over this bit back? Is it like, yeah, that is enough? Or does it say, like, hey... might be the islands that we also need. Yeah, good entrenchment speed actually would work on you. Right. No, I need core stage. If I gain cores on this, I would be... You know what? That's actually a very nice thing to strive for. But I think that we need to take this. This is all state, so I think we'll be fine. Alright, how much naval supremacy is it? Friendly is... so we know 0 control. How are we on the Gibraltar Strait? Do we control enough of it so we can send troops through? No, just submarines. Actually too long, doesn't grant on the state? No, I think this is Marseille. We've controlled this, right? Yeah. I think we need to take this as well. Italy is a puppet, so it might be enough. And then if we take over Italy, the remaining bit... I don't know that for sure, but forming the European Union might not be a very bad idea. You guys assist with this bit here. I think I'm gonna just put these things in there as well. We have enough to do this, so... There we go. I do want another group to protect the inner bits here, so that's fine.
Bereit.
Going? Where are you? Right, you're going up north. Not like this, but like this. Blue barricades over there. A few further. There we go.
Befehle.
You're gonna be mostly preventing them from getting anything on the mainland. So when this is back, let's see what it says. I'm quite sure I need more, and I don't think. I don't know. Does count taking Italy as a puppet count for the thing? There you go. What does it say now? Yeah, I think we need these two.
Ihre Befehle.
Might as well set them up. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. Right, so plan of attack is very simple. First things first, kill the
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
It's not very weak.
Bereit.
Clean this out. They're small but powerful enough to actually get rid of this stuff. I don't even know how big I made these. What are they? Right, yeah, they're 10 combat width, mostly used to dig in. I don't think I have enough interior to even do that. Okay, well, we're at 30 minutes, so I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Well, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.